You are my friend with a straight posture, and we will all make it. But look what they're doing in this bear market right now. They are now rugging projects for $33. Can you believe it? I remember back in 2021, if your project had less than 10 million market cap, you were a unicorn. You didn't exist. Everything was huge back then. Now, this is what the thieves are now doing, $33. Can you believe it? I believe the people doing this, obviously they're thieves and they're scums, they're subhuman trash, but look what they're doing, okay? Mostly what's happening is people from second and third world countries, they've learned how to code and now they try to exploit people. So unfortunately, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put more bad stuff into the world. Very sad to see, but it is what it is. You got to be careful. So they're probably from poorer countries and they're just trying to scalp it. They're trying to make like, let's make $33 like 10 times in a week. That'll be cool. And they make like $1,000 a month. They're making a living just like deploying code on like different chains. So this is something to think about. And it's going to be very interesting how this thing gets mitigated in the future because we need better filters. But when the better filters come, guess what? There's less euphoria because there's more certainty in the game. I know you're going to think that it makes everything better. It doesn't. It doesn't. When there's more like shadows and everything look like this going on, you don't know what the hell is going to happen next. That's the type of environment that basically fosters all the pumpermentals that we see. $33. Just remember this number, friends. Just remember how low $33 is. And they're doing it on all the other chains. Now, this is the Coinbase chain. It's done $49 million of volume. Friends, okay, I got a bit of, there's a dingleberry out there. He's not a dingleberry. He's more of he's a bit of a poopy. Okay, there's some poopies out there. They always say, hey, why do you talk about your coins? Go talk about all the other chains. Or I have. Do you even watch my show, man? Do you watch? Do you like, subscribe, bell button, all? Are you watching my show? If you're watching my show, you will see me go to these other chains and show you how much fluff there is. Barely. No, there's no substance. There's nothing. This has done almost $50 million of volume. But have a look at this, okay? There's a coin here called Chili. You click on Chili. Look what it says its volume is down here. It says it did $20 million of volume. You're thinking, wow, this chili is super spicy. Let me get in and trade it and see what's going on. Oh, what's this? What's this chart pattern? Okay, but even Dex screen is kind of skitzing it out right now. What is this chart pattern? Oh, it's almost like it's all fake. It's almost like your friend here did not hunch his back once to tell you this important message. That one, you're my friend. Two, yes, your yummy chocolate sprinkles. And three, please, friends, I've looked everywhere. Well, you think I'm not looking? I'm here 18 hours a day. Well, you think I want to waste my time talking about one ticker, one logo? No, I want to go find the gems. Very hard, very rough. And if there are gems, their lifespan is about 7 hours. Yeah, I'm serious, about 7 hours. Or it could be like 2 days, 3 days. I'm not going to sit here making a video. You're watching a day later. You're paying up something that went up 4x. You get the minus 99%. And then, okay, there's a new narrative tomorrow. No. You go make a channel. You go poison other people's minds with that. I'm only in stuff that I think I can see a long-term vision for. And that's it. I can't guarantee it. Look at this trash. This is what they're doing, friends. This is what they're doing. This is 20 million market cap spoofed in the past 24 hours. All right, 20 million volume. By the way, its market cap is 5 million. Just to share with you how much of a scamming. Now, they do this everywhere. There's buy and there's sell bots. You see this, they're doing 2.5K, 3.5K. That's what they're doing. Multiple algorithms. That's what they do. Just to spoof it up and down. Just to make it look like there's activity going on so they can eventually trap people, Because when they buy, they're buying into their own liquidity. So they have one account that's providing liquidity and another account that's doing the buying and selling. The guy who's doing the buying and selling, he's paying fees using, because of the Uniswap DEX formula, it's paying fees into his own account, his other account. So they're neutralizing themselves. They're just paying a bit of gas. And they're just waiting for people to come and throw it in. Like, oh, this is cool. Let me just throw in $100 or $1,000. Yep, go straight into their pockets. And there are other chains you can look at too. So this is the Coinbase chain. By the way, okay. If you look at all these other coins, there's not that much, man. I mean, like, look at this one. There's one thing called Y. Like, it literally just launched, okay? It literally launched. We're talking about like 6 hours ago. People are buying it. I don't trust any of these. I don't trust. I'm seeing the same numbers. If you go look at the USD, 2,900, 1,000. Look at this. Look at this. Sell 1,1152, buy back 1,163. You see that? They're doing the same stuff, man. Sell, buy, buy. This is what's going on. They're just trying to fake volume to get people in. This is probably a fake banana gun. Banana gun is a Telegram trading pot. Yes, of course, it's a fake banana gun because they haven't relaunched. See what I mean? Yeah, or bang. So they launch it and probably take it up. Like, this is crazy, right? So, you know, if you're going to sit here and try to buy all the new launches, not so easy. A lot of them are honeypots. They're buy only. You can't sell. And it's very important to know that, you know, you don't even know how long yours is going to run for. For all you know, it's just them buying and selling their liquidity the whole time. And they're just waiting for the first $2,000 to get in and they rug. I mean, I just showed you, there's people here doing it for $33. You can't trust anybody. And I even went and checked other chains like Arbitrum. Now, you're thinking, oh, Arbitrum's cool. It's done $188 million for the day, right? Yeah, it's cool. You know, the layer 2 chain, you know, the biggest, most popular one for Ethereum. Here's something to think about. You see all these numbers, 50 million, 25 million, million. You think all these. When you look on the side, look at the projects that are. It's just Ethereum, Arbitrum, USDC, literally just stablecoin, you know. It's doing all the volume that's cross-referencing Binance, Coinbase, and Arbitrage. That's what these bots are doing. These aren't people trading around. It's not like these people are going like, oh, wow, let me get this specific Geth contract. No. They're just sitting in these liquidity pools. Maybe people are just staking and farming. And there's bots out there. Maybe the Ethereum on Binance has moved plus $2. So what the bot will do is it'll get short on this one, and then it will go buy this on this, and that's it straight away. Bang. It's doing all the volume here. It's just taking all the volume whenever they deviate. It's not people coming around and moving it and throwing everything around. So if you want to go find stuff that's moving, I mean, look, we're scrolling down. It's still the same thing. USDC, Arbitrum, right? You find these other coins. What's YDJ? Let's go have a look at you. What is this coin? We don't know. So these opportunities out here, it's not what you think. Like, it's not great. It's everyone rugging and scamming each other. All right. So who the hell knows what this is? Probably could go straight to zero. Like, you don't even know. Where do you find information on these? So it's the same thing with all these other chains. Now, I'm not saying, okay, just completely ignore them because you got to look, but the opportunity is very, very rare here. If you want to go play around in Poopy McPoop Town, meme coins, they're mostly all on Ethereum. There are, of course, some on PulseChain. There's communities trying to bootstrap, which I really like. What I like is PulseChain have a very beehive mentality in here, in the culture. So at least, you know, if things are happening on PulseChain, at least like the mentality, the culture of everybody is to go infiltrate everywhere else. That's what I like to see. Okay, like people in Litecoin community, they don't know what's going on. They have no idea where to talk to people, right? Same as in these other chains. Soylana, unfortunately, remember I made a video, friends. You got to get up to speed. I made a video on Soylana again. Unfortunately, Soylana is not the contrarian play that I thought it was anymore. It's not. It's because what's happening is there's too many influencers now who are now talking good about Soylana. I don't like that. I don't like when I see, and look, I'm not going to call them out by name, but look, there's like 6 different influencers and they're too well diversified. You know what I mean? They're too cookie cutter. Like one guy one guy's wearing glasses. Another dude's like, you know, I'm not gonna talk about them, but they're just, some of them like really, really smart. Others are like meme dudes. And I'm like, that's weird. That you don't see that. That's not good. That's not good. You're probably confused. You're like, isn't that good? No, it's not. You don't want to see, if you're in a coin, like in the Soylana ecosystem, that's only done 15 million volume, by the way. And I always compare it to PulseChain. Look, I'm not going to lie to you and change my name. PulseChain's done more volume than Soylana. Soylana is 12 times more expensive. 12 times more expensive, man. Wow. You can't argue that number. 1,200% more expensive. So you got to go where the value is. You don't want to see, when you're in a coin or an asset or anything, you don't want to be buying it when it's so, like the amount of people that are in it just stretches far and wide, because that tells you there's nobody new left to onboard. Even though Soylana, the coin is cheap and going down, it's got a down pattern. This is just something to think about. If you want to find contrarian doesn't mean, oh, well, everyone agrees with me, let's get long. No, that's not the highest reward. The highest reward is literally people messaging me every day saying, Richard Hart's never going to tweet ever again. He's never going to stream ever again. This industry, this whole crypto scheme is freaking zero. It's a Ponzi. Okay. That's contrarian. That's deep value. You know how I know this? You can go look at the greatest macro investors, gold investors, all the stock market guys. Okay. They always say the same thing. They go, literally, I was outcasted by my family, by my friends, by my peers. They did it for the bottom of gold and the gold industry, silver industry. They've done it different commodities, stock market, different sectors, the health sector. Name every single sector. There have been deep contrarian plays in them. And yes, it's the same story every time. Outcasted, shunned. People like saying this is never going to work. We've lost all our money. I want to put you in jail. All these things. These are the type of words you hear when it comes to these. Okay. That's why you really got to hold on to your horse, friends, because Naga Beau, okay, Naga Beau is one of the most colorful Hexagon community members, and he's just made a post. Okay, he recently made a post. He said, I can proudly say that I, Naga Beau, no longer hold any Hex. I've dumped that poop for more pDAI. So that's another meme coin on PulseChain. I'm staking Hex. Staking Hex is beyond stupid at this point in time. pDAI will pump this week. Hex will dump. My crystal ball is undefeated. I love his language, by the way. I just love. Oh, you want to see who Naga Beau is? Yes, I've got to show you guys Naga Beau. Right. Let's have a look at it. So Naga Beau, very eccentric.
Wrecked. I got wrecked.
It's really, really good. I like this language. I like seeing that. This is. I know we have a bit of a schizophrenia type of mental health issue in the PulseChain community and Hex community, but what I do like is everybody is really out there. Everyone really puts themselves marketing and branding. This is great. My crystal ball is undefeated. Like, it gives you this showman type of promoter, like the old Rumble in the Jungle type of old school, like really, like, you know, like it's a larger calling. This is what you want. People out there, you want to see this. Like, can I ask you guys? Do you know anybody in the Litecoin community talking like this? Do you know anybody in any of these other chains talking like this? Phantom? Does Phantom and everybody talk like this? Now, you might say, I'm here for the tech, and that doesn't matter. And I'll say, congratulations, you've just bull-trapped yourself, because they are relevant. Because we're all dealing with open source code. And if we're all dealing with open source code on the internet, the characters and the network effects and the bridges and the connections of social interactions, they're the most important things. Yes, the code's important, but the code can be transferred. You can pick it up and move it somewhere. All right? That's how you got to think about this game. So my boy Naga Beau, he has sold pHex down here to go buy pDAI, which I'm going to show the chart here. I could do a spread out if I was able to manually calculate it on TradingView, if they're able to support it. But this is pDAI. pDAI's obviously gone on a big run, enormous run, right? We've seen these things before, but look, sometimes they work. There's another euphoria wave because you never really know what that other person does. They can always have a stop. But it is funny to see these type of things going out. Now, Naga Beau is so colorful and eccentric. It's almost like I don't even believe what I'm seeing. But I promise you guys, we always think there's a 4-dimensional chess thing going on. No, this actually is, this happens. 99% of the time it happens. There isn't some like overlord within us who's like saying, no, I'm going to trick everybody to do left when I'm really going right. It actually isn't like that. People just tell you what they're doing. And I just want to quickly end it with this Bitcoin fractal. What are we playing for, man? Like, we're waiting for this Bitcoin fractal. Okay. We don't know how high it's going to go in this move. It'd be kind of funny if there is a Roca Negra ETF approval mid-October, because this magical spooky chart just says it's going to be. But we're here for the game that comes when this all starts to begin. When Bitcoin starts to do its run up, we already know, man. Always people are in denial. They go, nah, everything's going down. Look, no, man, you need $400 million to push Bitcoin up 2%. I'm not making this number up. I showed you on livecoinwatch.com. $400 million to push it up. That's a lot of money. You can't do retail, can't do this in bear markets. So that's why, like, it can do it, but you're not getting your plus 300% Bitcoin move. You're lucky to get plus 3%. We're in altcoins, crypto communities that we think are going to be around for a long time, and we believe we're in the early phase of that. So, you know, you got to take on your school of thought, right? So, do you want to just keep buying momentum? Because if you do that, you end up as a Bitcoin maxi. You end up as a Bitcoin maxi bag holding Bitcoin now. Now, it's fantastic if you got in early, but guess what? You weren't contrarian when Bitcoin was in its early days, when Bitcoin was $1, $5, $100, $300, $1,000 even. You weren't contrarian. You weren't around. You don't own Bitcoin from $1,000 or less. 99% of people don't. You do not have that. So I find it very unlikely that now suddenly most people are going to be able to just take their portfolio to the new heights, because now now after all the contrarian, all the hard stuff for Bitcoin's done, okay, now the real money is to be made. No, it doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. That's why you really got to go to the places where, yeah, it's making you question reality. It's making you question relationships. People calling you maybe in something that's a scam. It's a Ponzi. No one knows what they're doing. Complete uncertainty. That's where the high reward is. You know, like I said, you can learn this the easy way or the hard way, man. But look, the good thing is you can see right now, you need $400 million to push Bitcoin up 2%. All right. Just imagine what's going to be required when Bitcoin's $80,000. And just imagine the level of degeneracy that's going to be going on in altcoin and crypto land. You got to make the decision for yourself, friends. I can't do it for you. Not a financial advisor, but I am your friend. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, and all. I'm going to catch you in the next one.